All right, everyone, welcome back to Vegas Gabe. My name is Gabe. I'm a Vegas local. We're here on the strip right in front of the Cosmopolitan. There's Planet Hollywood across the street right here. I know I scheduled this stream for a lot later, but I ended up getting done filming a lot earlier than expected. So I just kind of want to knock this out. And plus, I know for people on different time zones, this kind of works out a little bit better sometimes. But yeah, welcome, welcome. Like I said, we're right in front of the Cosmopolitan. You can see the sign right here. For those of you asking, yes, China Doll is with me. She's at Starbucks right now, though. Yeah, welcome, welcome. It is a nice warm day in Vegas today. Let's see what it says. 103 today. We've been breaking records for how hot it's been. So this is the time it should be cooling down. It should start cooling down, but for some reason, that heat just doesn't want to go away. So, Ron, how's it going? Great to see you on here. Welcome, welcome. Here, we'll walk this way a little bit. We're not going to walk around too much on the strip today, just because of it's not like too hot, but it is hot. But yeah, we're just gonna hang out here in this area for a while. It's so nice and different than some of my other live streams. There's Aria right next door to us. If you didn't know, these are all owned by MGM. Aria, so there's MGM Grand right across the street over there. These are all owned by MGM though. Aria, Vidara, Cosmopolitan, and then Caesars dominates this half over here. There's Planet Hollywood owned by Caesars. Paris is owned by Caesars. The Flamingo, the Link, the Cromwell, all owned by Caesars. So yeah, it's a big strip, but I would say about 40% of it is owned by Caesars, and the other about 40% is owned by MGM. There's some independently owned ones like Venetian and Palazzo, the Wynn and Encore, Treasure Island. I think Treasure Island is owned by Phil Ruffin now. Horseshoes owned by Caesars as well. Horseshoes is actually formerly Bally's. You see Trump Tower in the far background. No casino, just a hotel. It actually has superb reviews online, so that's kind of cool. I got somewhat good news. The CT scan was negative for cancer. Now I just have to wait for the biopsy. Ron, fingers crossed for you, bud. Seriously, thoughts and prayers your way, and just you'll get through this. Stay strong. But good news, cancer. Just good news. It's not cancer, so just have to rule out hopefully everything else. So Black Eyed Peas will be over at Planet Hollywood. So yeah, there's Paris over here. If you didn't know, Paris, see the Eiffel Tower over there? It actually has a restaurant on the very top. Um, as a restaurant, I heard it's like $150 minimum just to eat there. So see the Eiffel Tower? There's a restaurant all the way at the top over there. Absolutely can't wait to meet up with you guys. I miss Vegas a lot. Yeah, looking forward to meeting you as well. And you can see the sign for the Mirage over there. Mirage closed on July 17th. Will never reopen. That's actually the new location for the new Hard Rock Hotel and Casino that's opening up on the Vegas Strip. Yeah, Vegas is just different. Vegas is different. It's a city like no other. And don't get me wrong, I've been to some beautiful cities. Like I was stationed in Japan for 2 years. Tokyo is an amazing city. Shibuya, like I'll never forget it. But yeah, Vegas is just different. Everyone, please hit that like button for me. It helps the YouTube algorithm out to push my live stream out more. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Help me get to 3,000 subs, please. But yeah, imagine eating on the top of that Eiffel Tower, part of Paris, right there. That'd be really, really cool. Cabo Wabo is always filled full with people right there. I know in the summertime here, I'll zoom in for just a second. See where the red umbrellas are, whatever you want to call them. I know they have like mist there. They put out mist, so if you're eating there during the summer, I know it's going to be hot, but at least they have mist there. I've actually had a couple of drinks there several years ago. It was actually a lot of fun. Tons of people go in there. They have loud music. Tons of people pass by outside. So for people watching, it's actually really cool. I'll show you some videos of the Guitar Hotel when I see you. That sounds great. Um, so yeah, here's Planet Hollywood. Miracle Mile is attached to that. If you didn't know Miracle Mile, actually, I did a video of it. Oh gosh, several years ago, maybe 3 years ago or so, or 2 years ago. Tipsy Bartender, the robot bartender that makes drinks for you. There's Pin Up Pizza. That sign right there. That's a Pin Up Pizza right there. And if you didn't know, Gordon Ramsay actually has a contract with Caesar's Properties. That's why you'll see that Gordon has a restaurant pretty much on every Caesar's property you can think of. He has Hell's Kitchen at Caesar's. I want to say that's kind of like his bread and butter one, his main attraction. But he has one inside of Link. He has one inside of Paris. He has one inside of Planet Hollywood. I think Planet Hollywood is his burger one. You know what, Ron? I'm not sure. I believe so, but I'd have to do some research on that. So many things have changed recently. It wouldn't surprise me if not anymore. But last thing I heard, I believe so. Then there's a Flamingo over here. Flamingo is actually the oldest property on the Vegas Strip, still the oldest hotel and casino. Tropicana was up there, but Tropicana closed down on April 2nd. As a matter of fact, Tropicana is going to be imploded October 9th. So just in a few days. I actually wanted to do a live stream for that, but unfortunately, um, the city just announced on Monday that they're not going to allow public viewing because of safety concerns. So no one will be able to see it publicly unless you like get a room at like MGM or let me see what's there. MGM, Excalibur, Luxor, New York. New York would probably be the only ones that would have a view of it. He has an amazing fish and chips restaurant in Cherokee, North Carolina. Wow, that's awesome. He has a fish and chips also attached to the link. So by the Flamingo over there, there's three Caesar's own properties: the Link, the Cromwell, and the Flamingo. And he has a fish and chips over there on the Link Promenade area. Yeah, China Doll is with me. She's at the Starbucks over there though. It is like 103 outside today, and I know just standing here while I'm talking and talking and talking probably gets a little bit boring for her. So she's getting a coffee and she's hanging out waiting for me in there. Here, we'll walk a little bit more this way. So now we can see the sign for Bellagio. If you missed, we'll do, Ron. We'll do. Who knows? She might actually be watching. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'll let her know either way. Yeah, here's the sign for Bellagio. If you watched my live stream yesterday, we were actually here. We were actually here watching the Bellagio, the fountain show. Um, Gave you a like, buddy. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. But yeah, we were in front of the fountain show yesterday, maybe for about just under an hour, maybe about 45, 50 minutes or so. Now, who likes PF Chang's right there? Does anyone like PF Chang's? It's good, but I feel like it's a little bit expensive for what you get. Yeah, now we got a clear view of it. There's Paris with the Eiffel Tower right there. Horseshoes in the background, formerly Bally's. Horseshoes kind of strange because you have to go past the little area where Ole Red is and all that. Then you have to go up some escalators just to get to Horseshoe. Yeah, so you can see the sign right there, Gordon Ramsay Burger. I'm gonna zoom in for just a second. So there's Gordon Ramsay Burger. It's technically inside of Planet Hollywood, but you can also access it from Miracle Mile on that side. So there's two entrances to Miracle Mile, one over here on this side, and then one on this side over here. Quinn, how's it going? Great to see you on here. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Appreciate you. I had Johnny Rockets 2 years ago on the strip. Insanely expensive. Yeah, Ron, it is. It is expensive. I've actually never tried Johnny Rockets, to be honest. But yeah, I've passed by because they have a few. I know at least a couple of locations, and yeah, it's expensive. I passed by and checked out the prices. One of the video ideas I have is actually doing like a comparison. I might not include Johnny Rockets, but maybe I should now that you mention it. I don't know. But I want to do a video of like Whataburger, White Castle, Shake Shack, and I was thinking Steak and Shake because I know those are kind of more. Uh, I don't know. Johnny Rockets is more well known, so maybe I should include that one. But just obviously that video will take a while. Maybe a month or two to film because I don't want to eat burger after burger after burger after burger within a couple of days time span. So, but yeah, I thought it would be a cool video to do like a comparison in the same video. Like, okay, now we're at Whataburger. Okay, now we're at Shake Shack, and just kind of do one like that. White Castle on Fremont Street is cheap and very good. Yeah, Ron, I've actually never had that either. I've passed by it several times, and I really should try it though. To be fair, China Doll, I can still see where you're at though, right on the other side of this sign right here. So we're not too far. Yeah, but shout out to China Doll, always by my side for all these videos and live streams and everything. Some street performer out there is having some really loud Mexican music. By the way, see this lady in all black right here? She's she's actually not a monk. Most of the time they have a monk outfit on, but she's trying to do the exact same thing the monks do. They either give you like a bracelet, they try to force a bracelet onto your hand, or they'll give you something that looks kind of like a little piece of gold, and they give it to you and they say it's for good luck and fortune, and then they demand that you pay them for it. Just walk away. Just She tried to come up to me when I was setting up the live stream, and she was very persistent too, trying to hand something to me, and I just say nope, no thank you, no thank you, and she just literally kept her hand out for several seconds, and I'm like no thank you, no thank you, and she just kept being persistent. So please just walk away. Um, I've seen them demand at least $20 from people for a bracelet or something. So just don't even entertain it. Just please walk away. Bye, everyone. If you're watching, welcome. My name is Gabe. I am a Vegas local. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's 103 in Vegas today, or else I'd probably be walking around a little bit more. To be fair, it's not bad outside. It's been a lot hotter, but yeah. When are you leaving for Philippines? In a couple weeks now. We'll be leaving in a couple weeks. So yeah, it's crazy how close we are now to it. It's crazy how close we are. Super excited. We're flying China Airlines. I actually flew with them last year, and I got to say, I had a pretty solid experience with them. The food was good. The in-flight entertainment was pretty good. So I'm actually pretty excited about it, and at least this time, it'll be good. I'm excited for it, but it is a long flight, and who enjoys long flights? But it'll be worth it. Super excited. Marcus, yeah, it still feels like summer here. Straight up, we're setting records. So if you haven't heard in the news, Vegas is setting records, not because like the temperature wise, but the temperature for this particular date of the year. You know what I mean? Like tomorrow, I saw tomorrow is going to break another record for the heat. The day before yesterday, we tied a record for the hottest September 30th or September 29th, whatever day it was. So yeah, it's still very very hot. All right, China Doll said I have 1 hour so she can finish her coffee. We'll go back to towards Bellagio here in a minute too. Yeah, I see Gordon Ramsay burgers being promoted. Anything with Ramsay is going to be promoted heavily. But yeah, if you haven't hit that like button for me, everyone, please smash that like button for me. It's completely free to you and it helps the YouTube algorithm to push my stream out more. And if you're not a subscriber to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel. I really want to hit 3,000 subs like ASAP. And then hopefully by the end of my Philippines trip, we'll hit 4,000 subs. Here, we'll walk back that way here. Actually, let's go this way for a second. Oh, I see China Doll. Yeah, so there's that one I see you too. Yeah. I love that kind of heat. Florida is just solid humidity. Yeah, Ron, I can tolerate dry heat a lot more than I can tolerate humidity. I hate humidity. How do y'all feel about self-driving cars? Do y'all trust them or do you not really trust them a lot? Yeah, but I can tolerate dry heat way more than humidity. I remember in 20, actually, I've been to Cabos twice. China Doll and myself went earlier this year for our birthdays. We went to a all-inclusive resort in Los Cabos or Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. And but I also went in 2021, and in 2021 I went during the summer, and I just remember, we would spend a lot of time in the pool. We would spend a lot of time, down in the resort areas and stuff like that. And obviously we were swimming and stuff, going to the swim up bar and just hanging out, enjoying stuff. And then at nighttime, we would go back to our rooms and we would shower, freshen up, and then we would, go to the buffet or to the Italian or Mexican restaurant or whatever we did, the teppanyaki place. But I remember within 2 or 3 minutes of going out of my hotel room, even being freshly showered, like my hair would already be frizzy and you'd be sweating just because it's so humid there. So I can tolerate or I can tolerate dry heat way more than humidity. No thanks on the self-driving cars. Yeah, yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, they can follow the rules probably better, red light, green light, yellow light, because one thing I'll say is no one respects yellow lights no more. People run red lights all the time, and especially on the Las Vegas Strip anywhere, even after a light turns red, people are still taking that red light for an extra 5, 6, 7 seconds. So I feel like self-driving cars are probably a little bit more respectful when it comes to red light, yellow light, green lights and stuff. But I still feel like there's certain things that a self-driving car cannot um, cannot really react to. Like a taxi almost merged into my lane. At Chinatown, might remember about 2 weeks ago or so, and I was able to swerve to the left to avoid him and honk at him. Is a self-driving car really going to be able to notice that? I live 3 miles from the beach. I haven't been to the beach in years because of the humidity. Wow, that's crazy. Not gonna lie, it's been my dream to live like beachside. I've always wanted to live beachside, but unfortunately, in the states, it's very expensive, of course. So but it is during the week. So that's why you don't see this car on weekends at nighttime, especially. Man, this is full of. Here's a double decker bus. People enjoying their little tour right there. But yeah, on weekends, this place is bumper to bumper with cars, lots of traffic. You'll hear a lot of car horns, you know. But yeah, during the week, it's a little bit more relaxed and chill. I will say this: it is a disaster right now. Especially, we were just by Bellagio about 5 minutes ago. Especially over there, they have it all blocked off in front of Bellagio now. Um, Unfortunately, because of Formula One, you can't even walk in front of Bellagio. They already ripped out all the palm trees. There's active cranes right there. There's cranes actively working in front of there. They're already putting up all the stands and everything for Formula One. So if you're on the Vegas Strip, just be prepared to watch the Bellagio show. You actually have to come to the Bellagio side on the inside. You can't watch it from Las Vegas Boulevard side right now. So it's getting very crowded by the Bellagio right now. And to see the show from across the way, it's going to be a very obstructed view unless you go kind of up somewhere. You know what I mean? In August, down, in August down here, we don't even run the RC cars because of the humidity. That's crazy. Wow. You should party with Sin City. Marcus, it's interesting you say that because someone else that watches my channel a lot actually gave me a shout out um, along with that YouTube channel, and I really never have watched that YouTube channel before. I should check it out. But yeah, we're out here doing some YouTube videos today. We filmed 3 different YouTube videos today. One at the Aria, just a walkthrough of the Aria. I gotta say, it's a lot nicer. I mean, so when China Doll and myself stayed at White Off Astoria, which is right next door, we actually came to Aria to gamble a little bit. We wanted to have some drinks, but drink service was very slow that night. But we did walk through Aria. We gambled a little bit inside of Aria, and then we went right back to White Off Astoria and relaxed for the night. Um, but I gotta say, Aria is really nice. Actually, it's huge. I didn't know how big it was, and it's really nice in there. I'll say that. But the one that I gotta say really impressed me is Cosmo. I've been through the Cosmo before. You know what? Actually, let me see if I can get away with peeking my head in real quick. All right, y'all. Hopefully, I don't get in trouble with security. Y'all, smash that like button for me. Come on. Smash the like button for me. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button for me. I'll just go in and out real quick, okay? I'll just show you the lobby real quick, and then we'll pretty much leave right away. I don't want to get in trouble with security, so. But as long as I just go in and out real quick, we should be okay. So you can already see the giant chandelier. That giant chandelier is part of the chandelier bar. Feels really good in here. Nice big casino. Yeah, it's nice in here, to be fair. Table games right away. The sports bar is immediately to the left. All right, I was gonna stay in a little bit longer than that, but right when you walked in, immediately to my left, there was a guy in between the doors just standing there. So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna risk that. Um, yeah, Marcus, I'll look up the channel though after. I know locals like yourself hate Formula One. They always rip up the strip. Yeah, not just that, but how many smaller businesses pay the price for it? Ellis Island Hotel and Casino. They have the main stand area right next door to them. They actually sued F1 for millions of dollars in lost revenue last year. The judge just threw it out. There's also like a liquor store and gas station that tried suing them as well, saying that they were right on that intersection of Koval and Flamingo, and they said it was pretty much their business was nearly inaccessible because of all the construction and all that. So they sued as well, and the judge just threw it out. But how many small businesses like that are going to cost or pay the price for just two or three actual huge casinos that are actually benefiting largely from it? So I'm not a fan of it at all. Cosmo Caesars are my favorite. Yeah, Ron, and it's funny because when I first started live streaming, I didn't know how nice Cosmo was. And when I would start asking people on here and on TikTok, what's your favorite strip property? I was kind of shocked at how many would say Cosmo, Cosmo. So it wasn't until I started actually doing more videos and walking around that I started noticing how nice Cosmo actually is. What is the temp this time of year, Kim? Great question. Normally, Kim, it's starting to cool down. Normally, it would be in the I would say 80s, like late 80s, early 90s. However, this last week and a half or so, Vegas has been breaking records for the amount of heat for this day of the year. So, say like September 28th or 29th, one of those days, uh, Vegas tied the record for the hottest September 28th or whatever in Vegas history. And then tomorrow, I heard we're supposed to break another record. So it should normally be cooling down. Unfortunately, it's not cooling down yet. So we had about 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, it did drop down to the 80s for like 1 week. And then last week, it went to the 90s. Or a few days ago, it kind of went to the 90s. And now we're in the hundreds again. It's been in the hundreds again. I'm from Ohio and I'm thinking about moving to Vegas. Most Def. Okay, that's awesome. I mean, here's what I'll say. It's not the same Vegas as when I first moved out here. When I first moved out here, the cost of living was cheaper. It wasn't as crowded. Traffic wasn't bad. There was way more jobs, I feel like. Now it's gone more expensive. Um, Traffic is terrible. There's construction everywhere. A lot of people from California, from New York, from other expensive states have moved out here. So, like, I'm a bartender, right? When I moved out here, there was a lot of bartending jobs. Now it's a lot more competitive. There's way more traffic, gas prices, rent, everything's gone up. I'm not saying it's bad. Don't get me wrong. From where I'm from, it's still cheaper, and I personally love the city. So for me, it's still not bad, and it's still better than where I came from. But I'm just saying it's not the same. So just do your due diligence, and then I don't know what field you're in, but make sure that it's a good field, uh, for you to move out here for. Matt S, how's it going? Great to see you on here. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so remember earlier I mentioned that you can't really access Las Vegas Boulevard in front of the Bellagio. It's all the way up here. Here, I'm going to zoom in for just a second, okay? See right there? You can see all the orange and all that. There's actually, oh, you can see cranes and everything. It's pretty much inaccessible from in front of Bellagio on Las Vegas Boulevard right now. Marcus, absolutely, yeah. Most if I seen a guy turn 200 into 60,000. You mean money wise? It's dinner time. I gave you. It's always great content. Please let me know when the black shirts are available. Ron, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Actually, they should be available already. I did them this morning. There's 4 different colors available now, including black. Um, Las Vegas Metro right here. They should be available though, unless YouTube hasn't approved them. But the shop told me that it was already published, so it might be available already. But other than that, yeah, for sure, I'll double check on it when I get home though. But they are there. Hopefully they're published. If not, they're just waiting for approval. Just go to any of my videos, like on yesterday's video. Underneath it, my shirt should be available there now. Thank you so much. Though. Yes, money wise in the Wynn Casino. Wow, that's awesome. Most Def, it's interesting you mentioned the Wynn because I heard that Wynn actually has the highest. I forgot what they call it. It's like oh gosh, I can't think of what it's called, but they actually lead the strip in some kind of a payback. So their machines pay out more on average than other strip casinos. On top of that, believe it or not, the loosest slots are at Circus Circus. Believe it or not. How are you? Thank you for filming. Going to Vegas on Monday. Any tips for a great time on Fremont? John O, welcome. Thanks for being on here. I appreciate you. Yeah, everyone, by the way, if you haven't hit that like button for me, please hit that like button for me. It helps the YouTube algorithm out to push my live stream out to more people. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. I'm a Vegas local. I live stream almost every single day on here. I release new videos 3 to 4 times a week. I release new shorts of new like restaurants and bars and cool things to come see every single day. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. But John, to answer your question, on Fremont Street, yeah, here's a couple of things. Even if you're not staying at Golden Nugget, you can kind of go through their casino and go check out their pool. Their pool has like swim up blackjack. Their pool actually has a shark tank that goes through the middle of their pool, and they have a water slide that goes through it. So if you haven't been to Golden Nugget's pool, even if you're just passing by, go check it out. It's kind of cool. Other than that, get your drinks at like the ABC store that are there on Fremont Street. They're way cheaper than the daiquiri bars. You're gonna save a lot of money that way. Go to Circa. Circa is the newest resort on Fremont Street Experience. Circa is a beautiful property. They have a huge huge sports book that's multiple levels high. It's actually really cool to go see if you've never seen it. Other than just walk Fremont Street, there's free concerts. Um, I think they're still doing free concerts right now at nighttime, and it's a really cool experience. I think starting at 7 p.m., they have like the tunnel on the top starts showing different shows and all that. You'll be really happy in Fremont. It's a lot of fun. Man, I know life is about risk. I really want to risk it on and get a Greyhound ticket, man. Most of just do your research for sure. Do your research. Make sure you have a plan out here. Because Vegas is a great city, but it's changed and it's gotten a little bit more expensive. So just make sure you do your research. And I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying make sure you have a plan. If you really want to do it. John, you're saying that is it Golden Egg
I need to go out. I saw a cockroach.
inside of the Starbucks?
Yes. And I don't know where that cockroach goes. Oh,
Yeah. Can you hold this for a second? All right, sorry, y'all. China doll just joined me. Um, all right.
we can still go 1 hour.
Okay.
But maybe if you want, we can walk too.
Okay. We'll see. There's just shade right here. It doesn't feel bad.
Yeah, I just saw a cockroach.
That's not good at all.
If they're not close, there's a cockroach.
Yeah. Quinn heard Circus Circus is for sale. I've heard those rumors too, Quinn, but nothing's been released and confirmed about that. So I'm not sure. The rumor is that Circus Circus is going to be for sale and a large new luxury resort is going to go in its place. But as of right now, as far as I know, it's just a rumor. But I've heard the same thing. Um, Check out Garage Boys and Alter Ego. Circa is a great casino. Go to Container Park. Yeah, Ron, thank you for mentioning that. Container Park is great. Tons of restaurants in there, a couple bars in there. They have a cool like thing outside that shoots flames high in the sky. Really cool to take a video of. Thank you. You're outstanding. I will subscribe. Thank you so much, John. Appreciate you. Oh yeah, Ron. Man, Ron, you're awesome. You're right. There's another Las Vegas Metro Police. Ron, yeah, Whiskey Liquor Up is highly recommended. That's part of Binion's. Ron, thank you for mentioning that. Here's a fun little fact. I actually was hired as a bar apprentice for the original opening crew of Whiskey Liquor Up. It's on Binions. It has a rotating rooftop bar. It rotates. You can see all of Fremont Street experience. They have a scratch kitchen, so all their food is made from scratch. They couldn't get their crap together. The GM at the time um, they knew I had a second job and they kept scheduling me when I told them I wasn't available. So after like 3 or 4 days in a row of them screwing up the schedule, I ended up just saying I can't do it and I quit. Um, okay, yeah, John, you have a great time at Golden Nugget then. Um, Here's one thing I will tell you, and China Doll can back me up on this. When we checked in, we stayed there about 3 or 4 months ago. When we were checking in, they actually asked us if we wanted to pay extra for a strip view.
Oh yeah,
Don't pay extra. The view was literally a dirt road with cranes.
and everything.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it at all. So they asked
Like
us to pay extra.
sweat.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it at all. So I wouldn't pay extra for a better view. You know what shirt I'll be wearing when we meet up, Ron? I appreciate you. Thank you so much. John, there is some nightclubs. Here's the thing. So from nightclubs, I've actually never been to any. I'll be honest. I'm not really a nightclub guy. I'm more of a bar guy. But there are nightclubs out there. Here, let me kind of give you a different view for a minute. Um, what I will say is, if you walk from Fremont Street Experience, kind of walk towards Evil Pie. Just look for Evil Pie. Ron, thanks again for hanging out. I appreciate you. Have a great one. Ron, thanks for all the support. Walk towards Evil Pie from Fremont Street Experience. Right there by Evil Pie, there's several different nightclubs. There's even some where you can pay like, I want to say I've heard it's like $30 for an open bar for a few hours. There's one that has like a little rooftop thing where it's an open bar. They have a mezcal bar there. You can find nightclubs right there. So just walk kind of towards that. I hope that helps. But other than that, there are some night. I don't know if there's nightclubs inside of the casinos out there. But yeah, you'll find some kind of walking towards El Cortez or Evil Pie. Kenny, how's it going? What kind of nightclubs, Kenny? Are there a lot of homeless people down there? Yeah, there is. Vegas does have a homeless problem for sure. I've actually done three videos, I think, of feeding the homeless, but I haven't done them since the summertime because basically myself and my girlfriend would make like sandwiches or like burritos and then get like a bag of chips and a water and go hand them out. But it got so hot that I haven't handed them out in the summertime. I need to do another video of making some little lunch bags and feeding the homeless. So do they still keep the lights on at Mirage? It's all dark. It's all dark, Kim. Yeah, Mirage isn't being lit up anymore at all. And as a matter of fact, the volcano's already gone. The water that was in front of Mirage on Las Vegas Boulevard is all gone. Yeah, John. There's a street, and I can't think of the street name. But so basically, if you walk towards, so you're on Fremont Street Experience, right? One of them, um, babe, what's the hotel that had that carousel bar? Was it Golden Gate?
Service.
No, on Fremont Street. No.
Oh no.
Anyway, there's a. If you go towards one, and I believe it's Golden Gate. You don't want to walk towards that way. You want to walk towards the other side of Fremont. Basically, the last business you'll pass up on the left is Heart Attack Grill on your left side. After that, you'll start walking and you'll see more businesses like a mezcal bar. You're going to see Cousin's Main Lobster. You're going to see a Thai restaurant on the right. And then you'll hit like Evil Pie. Evil Pie actually has like a cheese slice and a beer for like $8, I think. And then you'll keep walking more and you'll see like actual clubs with, you'll hear the music. You'll hear the music right away. And those are clubs that they actually have like nightclubs with music and stuff like that. Speedy, how's it going? Great to see you on here. Thanks for hanging out. You want to walk towards the other side? Okay. So sad that was a beautiful place. I bet it looks so empty without the volcano. Kim, it does. I just released a short of it about a week ago. And yeah, it's just dirt. It's just literally piles of dirt in front now. And yeah, it was kind of heartbreaking with the Mirage because they had a they had a beautiful pool. We stayed there about a month before they closed. The pool was just so beautiful. Doing good, man. Just hanging around. All right, that's good, Speedy. Great to see you on here again. So you're just playing at Hollywood across the street. Yes, yeah. Thank you, babe. That's right, Plaza. Um, John, so like don't walk towards the side that's plaza. You want to walk the opposite way towards like Heart Attack Grill, towards Cat's Meow and all that. And then you'll walk past Fremont Street Experience, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. You'll cross the street, and you'll see it. It all continues, but you'll start hearing the loud music right away. So here's one of the entrances to Cosmo right here. We're just inside. It's really nice out in there. I wish I could walk around inside more. There's literally a security guard like standing right in front, right there, though. Like on the floor. That's not good. I wonder. I wonder what grade they have. All right, so we're gonna kind of just hang out right here, actually. When was Cosmo built? Great question, Kim. I'm not sure, to be fair. I know it's owned by MGM, but I'm not sure when it's built. Yeah, John, I hope that helps. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Appreciate you. You'll have a great time. Seriously, Fremont's great. It's a lot cheaper than the Strip. Resort fee prices, drink prices, parking. It's quite a bit cheaper. So yeah, you'll have a great time out there. Fremont's a lot of fun. I used to go to Fremont more, but YouTube and TikTok for some reason don't seem to like Fremont a lot. Every time I go there, I feel like my views are restricted. But everyone, please hit that like button for me if you haven't yet. Hitting the like button is a free way to get the YouTube algorithm to push my live stream out to more people. Help me grow my channel. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel. Really need to hit 3,000 subs like ASAP. But it is a nice day outside. It's 103 outside, but it doesn't really feel like it does. I feel like it doesn't feel like
But if
103.
you walk without shade, then it
Yeah,
is.
that's true. We're in the shade. That is true.
I miss the burger.
Oh, from Planet Hollywood or from Gordon?
Gordon.
Yeah, yeah. My girlfriend and I went to Gordon Ramsay Burger right there a few months ago, quite a few months ago. Um, I gotta say, it was a good burger. The service was
Very good.
okay. Yeah, the service was pretty decent. Yeah, they were busy, but they still kept checked up on us and everything.
Yeah, but the server, we're, this is not a bad thing, but you know, she's like, we're starting to eat yet. She's like, how's the burger? Like,
Yeah, yeah, that's true. We had it. The server was just like before we even took a bite. It was like, how's everything? But no, honestly, as busy as they were, it was good service. The food was very good. It was a solid burger. The fries were good. I can't remember what flavor we got. Fries we got.
farm fries.
It was like Parmesan fries or something. Yeah, it was good though. It was really good. I mean, just like any other celebrity chef's restaurant, you're gonna pay for it, but I think it's pretty good.
The next time I will send you into the health
Hell's
kitchen.
Kitchen. My girlfriend really wants to go to Hell's Kitchen. She's been there with her sister before. I've never been. Everyone that's watching though, let me know where are you watching from. I'd love to hear from some of you. Oh, see, I want to do that tour. See that? Here, I'm gonna zoom in for a second. It's called Cartzilla, I think. Someone actually recommended that to us. You want to do it too? I'm okay. In a little bit, babe. I'm okay right now. Yeah, we should check out the price on it. Who would do that? That Cardzilla? I know they play music. At nighttime, they have lights that go around it. I would do it maybe right after Philippines when the weather's a little bit cooler. That's kind of cool though. I bet that would be a really cool YouTube video. I bet y'all would love that YouTube video. All right, here they're passing by right now, so traffic's flowing. So I'm gonna get them on camera real quick. Yeah, Cardzilla. Yeah, they're on the bottom right there. Or the guy in the red shirt. They all waved at you. Y'all see that? They waved at you. You should. Yeah. You want them? Traffic's starting to back up a little bit, but it's still not terrible yet. All right, yo, we got a little bit of a walk ahead of us. We got to go, but we can get through Cosmo, go back to Aria. So, so do companies own most of properties on the strip? Quinn, great question. I would say Caesars owns about 40%, and then MGM owns another 40%. So here's the thing: Planet Hollywood is part of Caesars Entertainment. Paris is part of Caesars. Link, Cromwell, Flamingo, Bally's, no, I'm sorry, Horseshoe and Harrah's, all part of Caesars. And then here behind me, Aria, Cosmo, Vadara is all part of MGM. So is Bellagio, um, New York, New York, Excalibur, MGM, Park MGM, Luxor, Mandalay Bay, Delano, all part of MGM. All right, y'all, I probably will end the live stream right now. Yeah, Quinn, it's a monopoly. Uh, the ones that come to mind right away that aren't owned by them. Um, Treasure Island is owned by Phil Ruffin. Resorts World is independently owned. Fontainebleau is independently owned. Hard Rock, formerly Mirage, well, when it Hard Rock comes, is going to be owned by the Seminole tribe. Wynn and Wynn and Encore, obviously independently owned. Wynn is actually the most profitable hotel and casino on the strip. Venetian Palazzo is independently owned. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream right now. We got some walking to do to get back to my car. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. Thank you so much. If you haven't hit the like button for me, please hit the like button for me. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel or becoming a channel member. It means a lot to growing my channel. Please help me get to 3,000 subs. Other than that, thank you so much. There's a small chance I'll be live later on for a little bit, just in front of Oyo. We'll see. But I might be live later on tonight in the evening once the sun goes down. No guarantee, but I'll update y'all. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great one. Stay safe out there. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and hope to see you later. Thank you so much.